Afternoon. It's a very good afternoon. Had a little bit of delay today, but I am in. I am in. I am in. I'm in. And today is a day when we're gonna talk about what is going on in some places within the Caribbean and indeed in Jamaica. The Prime Minister came back from his trip overseas and he had a press briefing with members of the security forces on the tarmac of the Norman Manley International Airport, where he had a bit of conversation with the Assistant Commissioner of Police about a situation wherein 3 schoolboys were shot dead. Let's listen to the conversation that they had.
So, DCP, I heard some good news that the accused person in the triple murder, including the murder of 2 young children in Salt Spring, was captured. Good work, DCP. Good work, CDS, in capturing. Tell us what's the situation there now.
Yes, it's very good news, Prime Minister. Last night there was a intelligence-driven operation, which resulted joint operation between the security forces, which resulted in the capture of Travis Cummins, O.C. Chichi. He was the main suspect in the murder of those 3 persons at Salt Spring, including the 2 children. And he was there last night, and currently investigators are actually interviewing him. So,
it's a bit too low. I think we have to cut this because it's a bit too low. Our people is saying it's a very, very low. Well, let us go into something that the opposition leader, I didn't want to touch anything about politics today, but let us see what the opposition leader is saying in one of these clipping here, because the opposition leader is talking about so many things that's going on in the country. And, we need to really take stock of what is going on. It's an open mic day today. You can call in and you can discuss anything you want to discuss with me today. The numbers to call in is 850-446-0562. That's 850-446-0562. You can call in and discuss anything with us today. We will sit down and chat with you. To all those out there who are listening to us, welcome to the program, where we listen from around the world and the Eastern Caribbean. To all our listeners over there in South Africa, I think it's night over there in our evening. Good evening or good night over there in South Africa. To all our listeners over there in Mozambique, good afternoon or good night to you. Because I get, WhatsApp from people who all the way from Mozambique, who can Jamaicans who are living over there. Good evening or good afternoon to my good friend and my listeners and viewers on YouTube, JamaicaTV.com, and others. Lisa C, good afternoon to you. For those who want to call into the program this afternoon to speak to us about anything that is troubling you in the neck of your woods, you can call 850-446-0562. 850-446-0562 to discuss anything with us, whether it be something here in America or within the Caribbean. You can discuss it with us. But let us listen to what the opposition leader of Jamaica is saying at one of his conferences. He speaks about social transformation.
Violence and the delivery of justice for our people remains consistent. It is rooted in our vision of social transformation. We believe in a balanced approach, using both crime control as well as crime prevention measures to deal with the issue of violent crime. A balanced approach is essential to social harmony and crime reduction. And a more cohesive society is essential to reducing discontent and violence in the society. Whether we're dealing with race or gender or class, I hear the prophetic words of Peter Tosh. There will be no peace without equal rights and justice. We have to focus on building peace and unity as the main approach to reducing crime and violence. It is a mindset change that will guide the next PNP government. Peace cannot be achieved in communities through oppressive laws and government badness that trample on the basic rights and freedoms of our people. Peace and unity are directly linked to equal rights and justice. Our position on crime.
You know, a lot of people will say things to get into politics, to get into
Flights
power.
to go
You know.
shop at home service.
A lot of people will say things to get into power, you know. And when the time comes for them to really do what they're supposed to do to help the people, is a total different thing. It's a total different thing. The news yesterday evening, I had a program yesterday evening to speak about the body cameras that the Minister of National Security said that is not a priority right now for the JCF. It's not a priority right now for the Jamaica Constabulary Force. And I had on the program yesterday two distinguished gentlemen of the soil of Jamaica. Major Robert Finzi Smith, well, three, Major Robert Finzi Smith, Dr. Rupert Francis of the Crime Prevention Task Force here in the Diaspora, and of course, Wilfred Rattigan. And basically what they're saying is this, that the Minister of National Security cannot be telling the people of Jamaica that the police is not necessary for them to get body cameras. And to me, that's utter nonsense too. But they can't tell the people that. They can't tell the police officers that. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Mekwatar program.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon. How are you doing?
Okay, good afternoon. You know, something here that I was troubled the other day. You know, you had the ex-mayor
whether it's the Democrats, whether it's the Republicans, to do so much. But what are you doing as a society to help the government to make this world and make your country a better place? For example, crime and violence. Yes, there's a lot of crime in Jamaica. But the thing is, crime is in Jamaica. Half of these people know who are doing the crime, but wish to do something about it until it reach onto their doorstep.
You're so right.
And I can give you an example because I've seen this happen. I remember one time I was at a hospital and there was some shooting that took place someplace in Mountain View or something like that. There was a rupture going on in Mountain View.
Mm-hmm.
And a little girl got shot. And they rushed her to the hospital and all of these things and everything. And the parent for that child, she started to cry and she was like, "Oh, me go talk, no, me go talk, no, me not keep my mouth shut." And she, what if you tell the police? And me did agree with the policeman. I don't want it because if I want to talk about the shooting.
Mm. So,
You understand? So it's not being harsh,
yes.
but a lot of people don't want to put a stop to crime until it reaches at their doorstep.
You are so correct.
That's one. Two, the whole system itself is not right because if you look at it, majority of these police officers are police women that are in the police force now. Majority of them are there is either to take revenge legally on somebody who did them something,
Mm-hmm.
or them feel like going into the police force, whether it's Jamaica or in the US or wherever, going into the police force, they can do things and get away with it because they know how to beat the system and get away with it. For example, look at Clarendon. The gang of 8 or whatever it is that was in Clarendon were all policemen.
My God, yes, it was.
Policemen and inspector of police.
And it is such a shame that our law enforcement personnel end up turning to gangs and they're still in the police force. The country is in a state where only we the people, as what you said a while ago, majority of us know where the crime is. And if we don't reach our doorstep, we're not business with it.
Exactly, and then a lot of people fail to understand that. Don't get it twisted. Uptown people know gangster too. Uptown people commit a lot of murder. So don't get it twisted and think it's just the youth in the inner city trying to make a rubber man or a rubber shop or whatever. You have enough of the uptown man that were involved in a crime and violence. We send out hits and kill men and kill women and all kind of stuff. You understand? So my grandmother used to know better about it better than because what are we to do? The only way this can change unless us Jamaicans, because I'm not afraid to say it, us Jamaicans, we are not united.
You are so correct.
We are not united. We tear down each other. We don't come together and unite and say, let me help this one and this one help me because one hand helps the other. But we do not do that as a country. God bless the few Jamaicans who really want to help and who is really standing together. But we don't do that as a nation.
You know something, let me say something to you, caller. Yesterday evening, I had a program on my YouTube channel. And I said it. I said, we are one of the most divided set of people known. We don't come together and rally around a single cause and a single purpose. And when I said rally around a single cause, a single purpose, I mean rally around wherein we can say to the government, we have given you a crime plan to help solve the crime problem in our country. We are willing to talk. We are willing to do this. But we don't do that. As what you said, we expect government to do everything, and government can't do everything because we are the government. We, the people, are the government.
A lot of people need to understand the phrase government.
Yes.
Government is the people. We, the people, are the government who select politicians to represent us.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not the politician is the government, it's we is the government.
Yes.
If we look up the word in the dictionary, what government means, it means a unit of people coming together and selecting a representative. It's not Andrew Owens is the government. It's not Mike Golan is the government.
We the people.
And we are the government.
Yes.
And then where it comes down to where she was saying a lot of these MPs and stuff don't help people. Let me tell you something. And this is what I see firsthand on both sides of the party. It's when they come and they say they want help from these politicians, and the politicians do help. What do they take the money and do?
You're so they take young explore it out. They put it to good use. Caller, I have four more.
Hold, that's one more point.
I have four more calls on hold. Yes.
To a politician, if each person went to a politician and says, "I'm asking you to provide me with a job that will eventually turn over money for me," you don't think it would be better than you going to a politician and saying, "I want 100,000?"
True. You're so correct. Thanks for calling in.
No problem.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Make We Talk.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, sir. How are you doing?
Not too bad, man.
I have three calls on hold, so make it a bit quick for me.
Let me ask a question. Do you believe in life? What we pay for is what we get.
You're so correct.
Okay. So if you pay a police officer $120,000 a month,
yes,
you think you're going to get 200,000 worth of work from him?
Nope. No.
Okay.
All right. Thank you for calling in.
All right.
Okay. Thank you for calling in. Good afternoon. Welcome to Make We Talk.
Good afternoon. Am I on now?
Yes, sir. You're live on air.
All right. Good afternoon. You're doing a good job. This is what I have to say. Three things I have to say.
Yes.
Crime they did it before with a bond.
Mm-hmm.
Next thing, get rid of GLP and get rid of PMP and form a third party if the country wants to do better.
True.
And invest in your own black people, them, no matter what. If China then come there, whatever. If you want to boycott them, make we do it.
Yes.
Invest in your own black people and make we try something with Jamaica. Jamaica potential and Jamaica can grow.
Thank you very much for calling in. Thank you. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Make We Talk program. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, His Excellency. How are you doing?
Not bad at all. The lady quickly on her point and then the main point, which is plea bargain we want to talk about. The lady said that people only take the money and eat it from politicians. That's not true, you know. A lot of Jamaicans, they're not looking at handout from the politicians. They're looking from garbage pickup, receptacles in the area, fixing the road so that the people can carry their children to school over the bad road. It's simple things, you know. The most Jamaican people not looking for food and handouts from politicians. And the Jamaicans are looking for a system that's fair, where we throw money to get a little housing trust house, and the people can get a housing trust house. The people are not looking nothing. Jamaicans are not just beg people sit down and beg for them back. You understand? That's why Jamaicans use every illegal means to go to foreign countries.
Yes.
To go live under the racism and struggle under the racism. So don't sound so unflattering about your countrymen. You know, because that's not the totality of Jamaican mentality. But anyway, quickly now on this matter of plea bargaining in the court system of Jamaica.
Yes.
You remember this was introduced by Delroy Chuck. And his rationale for bringing this method from the foreign to Jamaica is that it will help to clean up the cases. There have been over 60,000 murders in Jamaica since 1989. And I don't think 1% of them have been cleared up. No justice, no prosecution, nothing. Not even investigation.
Because they have, hold on for a minute, they have a backlog of court cases in the country too, you know. And same, we have a backlog of court cases in the country.
Yes.
They have over 100, they have over nearly 200 Jamaicans languishing in jails in Jamaica, has never been charged, have never been brought before a court, now nothing.
And let's look at solutions. So we hear about plea bargain, and I'm going to touch that last. But one of the reasons why we cannot change the laws in Jamaica to make it easier to convict criminals, just like America did here, been doing. They do it during 9/11. They do it all kind of things. All people with commit crime long ago, little infraction. If you are a green card holder, then kick you out of the place. All right? No. So America take action. The white man up here to take action now, seeing white kingdom. No, in our little country, the Jamaican lawyers refuse to have any changes made to make it easier to catch the sophisticated murder and criminals in Jamaica that they are doing now. So it's not like the days are back in the 1930s. These are more sophisticated criminals.
Yes.
They kill people. So imagine that the little country can't find body. Look at that little girl the blind girl from the University of the West Indies. And I'm not going to come off our case.
Neither do I. It's same way. It's same way. They cannot find Donnelly Donaldson's body. And the policeman who is charged is saying that he's having problems in the court, in the jailhouse.
This is the kind of slackness. All right, so Delroy Chuck now come with this pre-bargain case, pre-bargain system. Because, one other point in the whole justice system that is clogging it up and make it so inefficient. I mentioned the lawyers, them greedy hustler lawyers in Jamaica.
We're going to take a quick commercial. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back here on the Make We Talk program.
Make we talk, my people. Make we talk.
You're listening to WZOP 92.7.
Within the first 100 days of our government, we will start the legislative process to institute, and I want you to listen to me carefully, impeachment proceedings in Parliament. This will add another layer of protection of the Parliament to ensure that only members of unquestioned integrity sit in the Parliament. That is the difference between them and us.
Few will continue to plunder poor people's money because we will have to continue to live with the rampant corruption that has characterized this government, of which the Prime Minister has been a part from beginning till now.
You will see what the Lord is about to confuse them and to wholeness. Government, I go turn upside down. You want a politician, I go turn against him. Them I go tell him, say, he has lost credibility. Them I go war against him. Confusion, I go rise up against the Prime Minister. Remain cabinet, rolling back a court, rolling by what? I go rise up against him. In battle is not ours. Without a win, he bigger than the people. God will act on our behalf. Judgment in a plaza make, and you want a shop on the plaza. It's in US dollar.
My God.
Rich. Everything are run by China. Road are run by China. Government are run by America. Can I preach? Can I preach? Native citizen, we can't hold nothing down, yeah. Can I preach? Chinese are take over.
Comrades, we say it over and over again that young people are the future. But the way young people are being treated in this country at this time has to change. It must change. Time come, comrades, for young people to live good in this country. Comrades, we can look around us and we see the state of hopelessness that many of our young people are in. We see that many of them are choosing chopping over education. We see that many of them are being gunned down and are gunning down people. We see that many of them, they can't afford the school fee, so them just stay at home. We see that many of them are being choked by the high cost that they have to be paying back to SLB. And many of our young people in this country are feeling hopeless. But comrades, I'm here to tell you today that there is hope. There is hope, and it resides within the People's National Party. The PNP has always stood with young people. We stood with young people when Manley gave them free education. We stood with young people when PJ Patterson gave us path and modernized our trust. We stood with young people when Portia Simpson Miller gave us the sports development.
Reflect the views or opinions of the Voice of the Caribbean, INI Radio, or its affiliate stations, platforms, or its staff and management.
Welcome back to the program here on WZP and WZOP, the Make We Talk program. Paul, are you still there with us?
Yes, man.
Go ahead, man. We have a couple minutes left. Go ahead.
We were lamenting the fact that the girl was is presumed murdered and her body cannot be found, and the police has not apprehended anybody, and we have not heard gunfire on that case.
That is the Geraldine. That is the Geraldine case at the University of the West Indies student.
Yes, that's her. And I want to keep it in focus as a disgraceful society of Jamaicans that they watch all these victims murdered and then just everybody just sit down, shot behind their hands, talk behind them this and talk there. Nobody now set up no victim movement to get justice in the country. Now the next thing is this case where the politician Powell,
yes,
alleged baby mother and child was murdered by a hitman. Did you know that the case was supposedly brought to conclusion with a plea bargain?
I'm not aware of that, sir.
Have you heard that?
I'm not aware of that.
Yes. There's a plea there. Them give the man a plea bargain, and they sentenced the man supposedly to 30 years in prison for the two murder victims. So you are telling me that a case that has such overwhelming evidence that point to the foul play and murder of these two people, these two promising Jamaicans, that all you turn around and do is give 30 years for those two lives? Can you imagine that?
You know something, sir? I keep on saying this here, and people think that I'm being political. That Jamaican politicians formulate law and amend law to suit themselves. One moment for myself. One next call coming in. Hold on. Hold on for my next call coming in. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Make We Talk program.
Yes, sir. How you doing?
I am doing good, sir.
All right. I know nobody likes to compare, and I'm not going to compare America and Jamaica. I'm not at all. And I understand Jamaica have a lot of issues and a lot of crime. But are we sitting back and realizing that, I'm just going to use this for example. You said if you have problems here or in Jamaica, are we paying attention that if Donald Trump win, him say my round up almost everybody that's illegal and send them back, even if your parents came legal, and you have kids that were born here, they're going back too. The next thing is, do you know how many unsolved mystery? I know it's a bigger country, it's not a comparison. Unsolved mystery in this country alone, unsolved cases alone in this country. You know what I mean? I'm not comparing, I'm not saying we don't have an issue. I wish we could clean it up and fix it because I myself want to go back to Jamaica. But the point is, this country is going to turn into such a chaos here too. What are we going to do?
Hold on a while for me, sir.
Can I say something?
Hold on for me, please. Hold on for me. You know something?
Yeah.
What we need to do as members of the Jamaican diaspora is come together as a group in this country, as Jamaicans.
I agree.
And see what we can do to help our black brothers and sisters back home, and even right here too.
I agree.
But we are so divided that we don't help each other. As what the first caller that called me a while ago and said it. We don't help each other.
Yes, she's correct.
Yes. Go ahead, caller, with a question.
Yeah.
I was just saying that, we sit here and we're sitting in a country that has so much issue also. Yes, the police come faster or whatever the case is, but we sit in a country that have so much issue too, and we beat up our little Jamaica. Yes, they have issue. But what are we going to do if this country turn against us, black and brown people? What are we going to do?
Can I answer him?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, let me say something to black Jamaica, because you have a way to deflect to where white uncle plays up here. I must say white uncle control up here.
Hi. Come on now.
Overwhelmingly, this is an overwhelmingly white society. Yeah. They make their rules. We have one little island that we inherit from out of the murderous situation, the plantation slave drivers. We are not them. They are not us. Worry about our thing down in Jamaica. You understand? This is for them paradise. Them capture this and take this to themselves. And the next thing, we not stop this obsession over Donald Trump. Donald Trump is an American. You don't understand that? You don't understand that? The man is a quintessential American. Make them do them political machinations and whatever they want to do with them things. That is our little island. You're going to give it over to them? When you do all around, sit down and pretend. Can you imagine we have over 10,000 murderers whenever go to jail yet? And a murder people on our island? What kind of slackness is that? You realize say almost half of the Jamaican retired people them with resources and everything up stop in Florida, yeah, them free to go out them to go walk near them own black people. What kind of comparison you make, my brother? Where I go with them look at idiot argument? You have the numbers up here to match the American them wherever they want to do up here. After them think this. You really believe that you have more clout than in your own island? Come on, man. The land of your birth, brethren. Hold on and start nonsense. What we are going to do up here, sir? You know, see the man, them have them thing, them when them ready, them turn up them thing, then turn it out, then do whatever they want, change their law, then lock you out, whatever. This is not our thing. You disagree with that, sir?
Hello. Hold on for me, please. Hold on for me. Good afternoon. Welcome to Make We Talk.
Good evening, Jeffrey. Ronnie, I realize you're getting very passionate and you're suggesting a lot of things for people to do. But my thing is this. Why don't you start the movement and let everybody else join behind you? You're saying we're supposed to do so much movements and stuff. And I know you're a very passionate man about your country. What I'm saying is, why not be a leader and you stand that side?
Let me say something to you on that. I appreciate your confidence in my ability. There is a movement that is a fledgling movement called Up Jamaica. Right? Up Jamaica, we're trying to organize of like-minded people. It's a very difficult job because Jamaicans love to sit on the sideline and wait and suggest somebody and watch everybody else, except them get into the mix. That movement is going to require resources.
Let me ask you a question. Hold on for me. Hold on for me. Let me ask you a question. This Up Jamaica movement, where was it organized? Where was it formed?
In Jamaica. In Jamaica. In Jamaica, man. I'm going to let the convene.
Ronnie, why not start that Up Jamaica movement here?
I am part of that. I am part of that movement. That's why I'm telling you about the movement.
But what she's saying, Ronnie, is that why don't you start the movement here in the Jamaican diaspora in the United States?
The movement is coming here, and this is why I'm helping. I've been talking about issues for quite a number of years.
Hold on for me. I have a next call coming in. Hold on. We have a couple minutes on the phone. I have a next call coming in. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Make We Talk program.
Good afternoon. Hello.
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Make We Talk program here in WZP and WZOP. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is question for Mr. Rani. How we can fix the crime in Jamaica if we don't come together and unite to fix it? How we can fix it? How we can stop the crime? I want to ask Mr. Rani or Ronald that question. How we can stop it?
We can't. Since we have a government in there, that government come up here all the while, compose us, and many Jamaicans go greet them and accommodate them up here in the United States, make them feel like they're doing something. We have organizations that have met.
Ronnie, answer the question, no, man.
Yeah, I'm just giving them a context.
Yeah, but we don't have enough time, so answer the question.
Yeah, we need the question to answer.
The issue here is how do we apply collectively pressure and influence on those who are in governance. The Jamaicans started out very well up here.
Yes.
They started out by they give the Prime Minister's wife who come with our whole chat of foolishness.
Ronnie, you're drifting. Ronnie, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute for me now, Ronnie. Yeah. The lady asks you a simple question. How can we as Jamaicans in the Jamaican diaspora... Hold on, man. How can we as Jamaicans in the Jamaican diaspora here in the United States to help to fix Jamaica's crime pandemic because we're knocking behind Haiti's back door?
Yes, and the point is, our government there is not sturdy. So the only thing we have left in our hand is to come together, unite, and boycott all what is going on down there.
Yes, that's one very good suggestion. That's a very good suggestion.
Mr. Ronald, this thing, Mr. Ronnie, this thing is coming from way behind our control before me and you born. And this corruption is there a long time ago. The corruption is there from PMT. The corruption is there from JLP.
So no. Hold on there. No better barrel, no better herring then.
Exactly.
No, well, but they are not. Jamaica is over 3 million people.
We put them there. We have to put a stop to it and stand on our feet. Because guess what?
I was just giving you an example.
And we talk about it. The same government let us down.
I was giving you an example of what can happen. I told you how we pull out the welcome mat from under.
But no, hold on there, no, Ronnie. Hold on there, no, Ronnie. Hold on there, Ronnie.
Yeah.
The question that was posed to you by the caller is how can we stem Jamaica's crime pandemic?
I am just showing you that we need to apply.
But you are going around. Hold on there. You don't understand. Hold on there, man. Hold on, man. Hold on.
Let me say this.
Hello, hold on. I run things here, you know. You hold on a minute for me now.
Go on.
Me run things here, sir.
Yeah.
Hold on for me. The question was posed to you. How can we stem Jamaica's crime pandemic? You are going down Negril Point tomorrow. Hold on, man.
To apply pressure. Jesus Christ, man.
Apply pressure where?
Go ahead, man.
Apply pressure by talking about that. You pull out map.
You know, if you don't understand the game, brethren, come out, hey. You apply people pressure. When that, let me say something to you. When that report went to Jamaica, and that them have to hide it, you don't understand, because it was embarrassing to the government. This is how you put pressure.
Anyway, I have a next call coming in. Thank you all for calling in.
You understand the thing where you go round and round.
You're not listening. Talking about.
Ronnie.
He doesn't have an understanding about Jamaican and actually what he's talking about.
Thank you all. Thank you for calling in. Thank you for calling in, Ronnie. Thank you for calling in. I have a next call coming in.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
Good one,
Same to you. Bye-bye.
One love.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the Make We Talk program.
Yes, sir. Greetings, Mr. Tavares.
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes, I'm hearing you. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, man. That lady asked a good question. No run to get to it. Look, man, you have to go get on Mr. Rattigan more often, you know. And then Mr. Rattigan has to go provide a phone number so where people can reach him. Because he's the one that started the movement where we are crying for a very long time.
Okay.
You know? So we just can't really do the talking and no Hackton. And Hackton makes things done. And he's the man that starts up the Hackton from the government now to get it, we hold him accountable.
True.
So we here now in England, Canada, wherever Jamaicans are who want to go home and, you know, fragile life back home now and get the good water and the good food to eat and drink. We have to join Mr. Rattigan and we have to support him and give him the strength.
Yes.
And just back him make that
all right for me, because I have a next call coming in. I have a next call coming in. We'll have a few minutes leave on the call on the program. Okay.
So get Mr. Rattigan more happy.
Yeah, man, I will do that.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Respect that.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the Make We Talk program.
Yes, Jeffrey.
Yes.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hey, Ron, I want to kind of back up Ron on what Ron is trying to say, man.
Yes.
What Ron is trying to say that you have to apply pressure, meaning when the people come here, go kiss up to them and friend up to them and drive them around a limousine like them doing something good. Apply pressure. Listen. There is more than one way to apply pressure. And that's what I'm saying with Ron. Start your organization and apply pressure. Go friend them up, go kiss up to them, because they're not doing anything down there. Nothing they're doing down there.
You're
Nothing.
so correct, you know.
Listen.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me tell you something. I am an ex-military man. I left Jamaica over 35 years ago.
You're a former member of the Jamaican Defense Force?
Yes, I was.
Okay.
And what I'm saying is this. The only thing that happened in Jamaica since I left there, maybe it look more prettier. You will go down the street more cleaner and everything, but the crime is there, the robbers and the thieves is there. People are, listen, you know how easy it is to kill someone in Jamaica? I mean typically do it yourself, you know. We're talking about that. So, Ron, listen, man. I am with Ron. Apply pressure.
I am with him, you know. I am with him, you know. I don't want to believe that I cut him off, you know, or anything like that, you know. I have other calls coming in. I am with Ron, and I understand what Ron is coming from. You see?
Yes. What Ron is saying that when they come here and you put the big questions to them, they cannot answer the big question.
But not only that, you know. Not only that, you know, sir.
Listen to this. The Minister of National Security is constituency is the worst constituency in Jamaica. And when you come to him, when you ask him what is he doing about crime, what can he tell you? Nothing. Nothing at all. So I'm with one all the way. I want to find out in movement. I will dine and give anything. If I have a sense, it will go somewhere.
Yes.
Bless up, sir.
Thank you for calling in.
All right, Mr. P.
Yes. We have a few minutes more leave on the program here. 850-446-0562. That's 850-446-0562. Why the talk show hot today? 850-446-0562. This is WZPP and WZOP, the voice of the Caribbean, 96.1 FM in Miami, 92.7 FM in Fort Lauderdale, 1590 AM in Tampa and St. Petersburg. And we're also on WZPPradio.com WZPPradio.com. Tell your friends and family that the Make We Talk program is on. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Make We Talk program.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon to you, sir. Welcome to the program.
Yeah, man. Bless up.
Bless up.
And from yard, looking on the outside, I feel that, we really have to, break down the JLP and PMP and form one government where you incorporate JLP and PMP so they have representatives for everybody. But Jamaica needs to have some kind of economic plan for the children that's coming up because they're the future. And if we don't focus on them, and also with the police officers, my thought would be us in the diaspora, come up with a fund, from up here that we can all put money into.
Hold on there for me. Hold on there for me, sir. Let me enlighten you and educate you on something. The Ministry of National Security get money, both donor funds and other funds, for the police officers in Jamaica. Government Senator Don Webby went in the Parliament of Jamaica and said he does not understand how is it that a certain amount of money was earmarked for the Ministry of National Security and only 5% or some percent of the money was spent. The other rest of the money went back to the consolidated fund. So the question must be asked of us as members of the Jamaican diaspora.
That's right.
What is the government doing with donor funds and other loans that go into the country to assist to fight the crime pandemic that we face in Jamaica? Those are the questions that members of the Jamaican diaspora in England, Canada, and the United States must ask this present government. And that is true. And if the People's National Party get back in power, and they're doing the same shebang around, we ask them the same question. We put on the same pressure upon them.
I hear you. There needs to be some kind of, accountability somewhere.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because if we can't be accountable for our own people and then we are trying to help other people are coming all over the place. Jamaica, impress everybody. But we're going on like this amongst each other. We shouldn't even be talking about nobody else. We should be focusing on ourselves alone. But I think back to your statement, the petition and the movement should start where you just said. We should come together with some type of petition to really put the pressure on them, and then they have to answer. And if they don't answer, there needs to be some kind of, repercussion, meaning they lose their seat or something like that in order to put somebody and to have some type of training mechanism to get people, to get involved in politics that have vision, that want to implement things that will make Jamaica better as a whole.
Look at this. They're reforming the Jamaican Constitution. And not one single member of the Jamaican diaspora sit on the committee to reform the country's constitution. Yet when they're ready to come to the diaspora to beg money.
Right, that's a problem. So we need to, in order for them to get anything from the diaspora, them need to be able to have diaspora representatives as well. Those are the ways that you put pressure on them. No, you're not getting nothing. We need to be up in here so we can be able to, implement stuff that's going to be beneficial so we can come back home and help our country. That's where the movement should start. Bless up. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for calling in, sir.
All right.
Let me make something clear this afternoon to the members who are listening to us in the Jamaican diaspora and all over the globe. I am not here to cow down or bring down my country. As I said all the time, I came to this rock by labor pain, not by aeroplane. And the rock that we said that we so love is bleeding from within. It is bleeding from within. And the time has come for us as a Jamaican people to stand up and call a spade a spade. We cannot continue like this as a people. We cannot continue like this as a people, and we must stand up and speak out. Not because we're a member of a certain political party, we can't say certain things. I'm neutral, my gay back smash up, we can't either go 7 or 11. I am a Jamaican, and I'm speaking for my rock. I'm not speaking for no political party. And we in the Jamaican diaspora must speak out, must stand up. The diaspora in the United States contribute nearly $4 billion a year to the Jamaican economy. And we don't have a seat on the Constitution Reform Committee. Huh? We don't have a seat on the Constitution Reform Committee. And we sit down and say anything about it. We can't sue any politician in Jamaica because we don't have any standing. We are Jamaicans. We are Jamaicans. We must stand up. It can't continue like this. And we the people, a part in the American Constitution speak about we the people. But we the people, we must take a stand. We are the government of Jamaica. And we must take a stand and tell them where they're going wrong. But we're not doing that because we are PNP and JLP. We are PNP and JLP. You only have about 2 minutes. Welcome to the Mekotar program.
Thank you for taking my call. The show is pretty good today, Jeffrey, as always.
Thank you.
The fact that, you mentioned several times about what we in the diaspora contribute to the country and, we don't have a seat at the table per se in as far as making suggestions and trying to work with the Constitution. That's a good point. And until that's done, it's going to be the same old, same old.
Yes.
You know what I mean? We can't keep contributing.
We don't have enough time.
At the table.
We don't have enough time. Call in tomorrow. Okay, we don't have enough time.
Okay, we'll do it.
Thank
you, sir.
Thank you very much for calling into the program. This is WCPP WZOP, the voice of the Caribbean. This is where I say so long from here until you hear my voice again. May God bless you. Have a good day, everyone.